Alrighty, Sebastian. It's been great chatting with you off camera. How's it
Yeah,
going today?
it's going well, thank you. How about you?
It's going amazing. It's Friday, so I can't complain.
Yes.
Um, yeah. So Sebastian, let me go ahead and kind of lay out that foundation for our interview.
Okay.
I have your resume lined up, set up here. So let me start by kind of highlighting some key titles that you worked in. You've worked as a call agent, which is a call center representative as well. You've worked
Yes.
as a dispatcher, customer service as well. Overall, I see here that you worked in call centers going all the way back to 2014, perhaps
Yes.
even before. So you have well over 10 years working as in a call center environment and even in customer service. So Sebastian, I'm going to give you the mic. Tell me a little bit about your professional experience and we'll go from there.
So just like you said, I have about over 10 years or right around 10 years of customer service experience. I've worked in a few different type of environments, including dispatching and a few of retentions and some sales positions. And so I'm pretty experienced in the customer service realm or world, if you would.
Yeah.
I'm also bilingual. I speak Spanish. So like I said, I'm not sure if that's a need in the company, but if they were to ever have a Spanish caller call in, I would be able to assist with that. I'm a
That's
very hard
amazing.
worker, and I'm always on time. I never have any issues with being on time or being punctual or being a team player, if you will.
Yes, yes. That's amazing. That was a great introduction to, who you are and what you've done. So I want to go back a little bit as far as, your call center experience, right? Now, were these call centers, was it inbound, outbound, high call volume, perhaps emails or chats involved? Tell me a little bit about that.
Most of them were inbound. I have done a few outbound where we had to basically give the customer a call back to get more details. I believe one of them was a telemarketing job. That was a very long time ago, though. So we were calling out, and basically, if I can remember correctly, it was a lot of just trying to get people to. Actually, it was not a telemarketing job. We were actually calling people for voting. We were calling
Oh,
people for voting. Yeah, it was not telemarketing. So, I with the dispatching job, I did have to do some outbound calls, but most of them were inbound calls. So yes, it's a little bit of a mix between outbound and inbound.
awesome. And was it a high call volume, back-to-back calls?
Yes, when I worked in the Ames call center, that was very much high volume, very much back-to-back calls. Yes.
Mhm. Alrighty. And when you were receiving those phone calls, Sebastian, was it to where you were having to listen to the customer or client and then enter data as well?
Yes, definitely with dispatch, it was very much detailed, listen and take record of what we were experiencing during the call in order to dispatch out to the authorities or the local ambulance. Yes.
Absolutely. So were you working with the authorities for that dispatching or kind of dispatching them?
No, there were times where we had to work with them depending on if there was a stolen vehicle involved. Yes, so we
Mhm.
definitely worked with them.
All right. Well, that's a pretty cool role.
Yes.
So Sebastian, tell me what kind of excuse me, what kind of systems have you used? Perhaps, yeah, I'm sure you worked in a few roles, right, over the past few years, but have you utilized perhaps like the Google system, Outlook, or any CRM systems or dispatching system?
Yes, Google, Outlook, Excel, I've used a lot. I would say I've used the SAP, basically the SAP system where you have to take down um, your, I'm sorry, I'm drawing a
Yeah,
blank,
like
but
notes, like enter the data.
yeah, enter data in regards to our scheduling and in regards to other people's scheduling as well. I've done SAP, Excel, and data entering. Yes, I've done that.
Awesome. All right. Well, that's amazing. Now, I would love to know, Sebastian, because we spoke earlier off the camera here, and you mentioned that you're looking for a long-term role. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct. I need something that's stable, that's going to have me very much so involved in a long-term position.
Absolutely. So you're looking to find yourself a home ultimately and make a career out of your next role. When you think about the next company that you work in, what do you look forward to the most? Is it, the culture, opportunity for growth? What do you look for in the next opportunity ultimately?
I would say definitely the culture, the
Mhm.
opportunity for growth. I would say all of that in one. It would be great to have a nice stable place to be,
Yeah.
an environment that's very much so understanding and peaceful, and someone that I'm someone that knows how to work in a team environment. So that's definitely what I'm looking for. I also know
Absolutely.
how to be an independent worker as well, so I'm more flexible on what the need is in the company.
Yeah. Well, that's amazing, Sebastian. Um, to keep it light, what do you like to do for fun?
I'm basically I like to watch a lot of news, so that's really what I do for fun.
All right. What do you like to watch
World
in the
news,
news?
world news, just what's
Oh,
going on in other countries and just comparing them to what's going on in America.
all right. Well, that's a cool hobby. Definitely inform when it comes down to what's going on in the world or even America. So, Sebastian, last question is, when are you looking to start a new role?
Immediately, immediately.
Awesome. Well, this has been amazing, Sebastian. I appreciate you taking the time to speak to me.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm gonna go ahead and pause the recording, but don't hang up on me. Let's chat for a brief moment here.
Okay.
Thank you.